What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Out of the Heroes. And today, well, I heard you guys are saying we are going to pump in a ton of resources into the Sun Devourer EOS when it comes to the Soul Gathering statue. However, I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to do that off. It just takes way too much time. But on a positive note, we only need to grind like what? It's like 2,600, and then we also need to throw it on our other tenant, which is... Oh man, actually, holy cow. Maybe I should just like, this is the struggle. Having like tenants as well makes this really difficult to decide on what to do. I think what I'm going to do is put some on here too, but we have to get a better copy too. So part of our upgrading is going to be, we are going to be in the market still for like S tier heroes, I think. If they ever pop up, I don't know if they will. In reality, I need to find like the highest attack Asmodel possible that's not too expensive. So we want to search for something that has a crazy high attack value. I hate how this does this. It bugs out all the time. Doesn't, oh wait, no, it doesn't. I'm just stupid. There we go. So yeah, for like 1,000 we can get that. I think I'm gonna do that. So while we're here, I'm just gonna take the time, put that little number in right there, verify it, purchase it out. That is a very powerful Asmodel to be using as a tenant. So that is what we're gonna do. So we're swapping this out here. Actually, let's see what the actual results are of this swap. So 75,386. 75,386 is going to go up to... Wait, did I just... Yeah, I picked the right one. 75,386. 75,386. So that was like 800,000 attack that we just gained by upping this attack copy. That is pretty dang solid if I do say so myself. And eventually we'll probably Destiny Rise him up even further. So that's pretty much the game plan on what we're going to do here. However, I think it's time to do something we just haven't done in a while, and that is just push Void campaign. Now, we are going to come across some really tough opponents here, but with this increase in power, I'm hoping like our round 1 or round 2 actives with Vulcan still will be enough to wreck these Holmes Youngs. Because I did a couple waves yesterday off of recording after I gained this power, and holy cow, does Doom Terminator Vulcan hit so much harder now. The issue here is going to be the round 2 crowd control from the Holmes Young, because we don't really have any crowd control here, like at all, and for us to dodge it is going to be really difficult, because like right here we're probably going to get dove, which means we have to somehow survive to round 3, and even with all those speed increases we got from the Soul Gathering statue, it's still not going to be enough, is it? Granted, we did get a little bit of a heal, but not quite enough. I mean, we should be able to clear this out, I feel like it. Or what we could do is we could swap it up, and I could go with the very strong Melodic just to see what it looks like. Because I've yet to actually use this Melodic on him. But it's just so hard to use a round 1 active on Doom Terminator Vulcan. I can imagine what a Holmes, or not Holmes, a Star Swordsman Mockman account would look like nowadays with the Melodic Strings, with all that investment. That would be insane to watch. You know what? If you guys have a crazy strong Star Swordsman Mockman, like Giant Killer, maybe even S tier, you have Soul Gathering statue, you're pushing that like 60, 70, 80 million attack. You mind me jumping on and showing that off, because that could be some of the most devastating round 1 damage you have ever seen. Like just obscene amounts of damage. All things considering, that was still a really strong hit from Vulcan. Wow. I was honestly not expecting it to be that strong. That's pretty crazy, to be honest. Whoa. Like, honestly, what's the point of even having, like, a Yormtum at this point? The Yormtum was just a waste of 100,000. I mean, we could always sell the copy off. We did invest a lot on building this Yormtum, but we could sell it off and just get, like, a Giant Killer to have for the squad. And take that, like, I don't know, 70, 80,000 that we could get off of the copy. Maybe more, just because it has like an SS attack rating on it. And we could pump that into Soul Gathering statue. Good lord, this damage is insane. Holy cow, he's just decimating them. Okay, so as good as I like the Howling Sea Rocket, I like having energy round 1 with both a 50% all damage boost and a 50% damage boost. Wow, this is kind of crazy here. Our crit chance and everything is pretty good. Armor break could use a little tweaking, and in reality, if we're going like offensive, we could literally run the armor break too, and so that we're running like 117. You know what? One thing we have to do every time we do something like this, we have to come to our list and see what we're actually getting. So Transcendence Heroes, they get extra holy damage. Warriors, control immunity, damage against bled. We're getting all damage dealt, damage reduction, crit damage reduction. Okay, so let's now go to Void Campaign. We're getting skill damage, speed, block, holy damage, armor, crit damage reduction, all damage reduction, attack, armor break. Okay, so we are getting 23.7% armor break, so that's kind of good. Damage reduction, we're getting 60.8. That's the other one we need. 60.8 and 50. And we're actually getting 7.5 crit. So if we take a look at our stats here for the Void Campaign, that's way too much armor break. If anything, what we need to go for is probably more precision, and that would up our damage. In reality, we could drop the control immunity too, but like I just feel like it's so needed lately to not get stuck. We could have otherwise pumped that into holy damage, but this pretty much caps everything that we need. So good lord, this Melodic Strings. I really want the shark rocket thing to work, but this is just some insane round 1 damage. Oh man, it's actually, I thought for a second there I was confused because I saw the timer above our Doom Terminator Vulcan's head, and I just totally forgot that these are regular Gaggy. They're not the Transcendence Chaos bound. It's very rare to see. Very, very rare. Oh man, I'm really hoping. Maybe we should continue to save some of our Starry Gems though for potential strong Christmas hero. Like that was a good hit right there. That was definitely a strong hit. Don't know if it was good enough though. Man, and he gets right back to another ultimate active skill so fast. You guys hear me say ultimate sometimes. It's just I'm playing 2 other games right now where the main active skill is called ultimates there. And so I just keep confusing it back and forth between the games. But good lord, nobody else is even doing anything. Granted, he has a ridiculous amount of attack now, but I feel like I can set my macro up and just like AFK, and we'll probably get a lot of the way through chapter 8 even. I might just do that today and see what happens. This could be really, really good. We could get very far. But I'm impressed with the damage output. It's just, even for round 1, like that's a huge amount of damage that's happening right there. Just waves like this are going to become the issue. Surprisingly, he's not dead. Wow. Did he take hits without dying? No. I was gonna say, if you get one more active skill off, that would just wreck them so hardcore. You know, with all the attack damage reductions, like the damage reductions based on attack are really adding up. I wonder if there's a world where A and B, like the upgraded A and B, becomes ridiculously powerful. Like extra. Ooh, that could be interesting to build one of those. I'm all for the building of like weird artifacts for the sake of testing. We might just do that. That was a huge hit right there. Oh, but I think we're gonna die now because we're gonna get doved and lose all of our defenses. No, Asmodel's not gonna be able to carry this solo. As much as he does damage wise, still, it's still so little compared to the newer heroes. Like it's pitiful. Look, it's actually a decent amount of damage, but just lining this up with the right amount of damage is probably the key here. So this right here, when an ally is releasing active or base attack, removes 1 layer from allies, increasing their control immunity and all that. I mean, I kind of want to just go with like Doom Terminator Vulcans too, because that should give him a buff to then potentially crowd control enemies. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess we'll find out. Honestly, using someone like Asmodel the Dauntlesses might not be a bad idea either, because Asmodel can provide damage reduction. Alright, here we go. Our turn. Big damage. Let's go. Good lord, he almost died right there. Ugh, so much damage is not enough. So close. So stinking close. Everybody is so low on HP. Honestly, we're going to be powering up this Eos, so maybe hunting for an S tier Eos would be a play, because Eos would turn into like a damage dealer. Even though she's not a homeowner, she's going to get a lot of extra stats from what we're about to do. Which then again, if we do that, then going for a more powerful doppelganger Natalia might be important too. I don't know. We're going to have to go to the drawing board and see what's going on. But I think that would be a really cool test. Number one, if you guys have a Star Swordsman Machman and you've invested in this statue, this Soul Gathering statue, hugely overpowered. That would be really, really awesome. The other thing is, again, we have so many items now. Oh, I forget. Yeah, Warrior too. We have a bunch of them that say things like damage reduction based on attack 240%. I wonder how strong it could be also equipping one of the newer ones. Oh my gosh, which one is it? Is it this one? Yeah. So we get ton of block, we get damage reduction, reduces the damage received by 250% of the hero's attack. So we get more of that, and then when being attacked, it additionally reduces by another 50% of that hero's attack. And then increases all self damage dealt by 5%. That could be a really cool stacking thing. I don't know how strong it would be, because again, the stronger your attack value, the stronger that becomes. Could get pretty interesting. Well, hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think. I think we're still good on this hero copy overall. I like the rolls on it. I think I still like it. The attack's low, of course, but I'm fine with it. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.